have a bit of a breakout now, but a breakout with a bit of a difference. It's all about virtual reality. So I'd like to introduce someone up on stage over here, if you could join us. Ollie Weingarten from Virtually Live. Now, Ollie, you're going to give us a bit of a demonstration of Virtually Live. We've been talking about virtual reality quite a lot today, actually. But just tell us a little bit about what do you actually do?
Yeah, well, good afternoon, everyone. We are an entertainment company, and what we want to do is enable fans who can't attend a live event, like we've just heard Charles talk about, like we've heard Sean going on about, by ingesting data. All this data within the motorsport world there's a plethora of it, and we want to enable the fan to have an immersive and social virtual reality experience. It's the second best thing to being there. It's complementary to the broadcast offering. It's engaging audiences, and it's multi-platform. So here we've actually got a virtual reality headset, but it doesn't preclude you from sitting with an iPad and having an engaging experience and being able to explore, in the case of what we've been doing with Formula E, the pit lane, or going anywhere around the track, or following the driver of your choice. And what we do is we recreate in computer-generated imagery to allow it to be immersive, to allow the fan to go anywhere on the track, but social, so that if this panel here are all in different countries and they can't attend the race, that they can actually meet within the VR space and discuss the race with each other. They can share their experiences in social media as well.
I mean, it sounds absolutely awesome. The question is, can we see it in action today, here?
Well, if we can find a volunteer, we've got a headset.
Well, I am not a volunteer, which is good. James, I think you should be a volunteer.
Great.
Yeah, come on, exactly. Give her a round of applause. Right, so okay, so I can actually see you've already started to set
the
cameras
going to take the headset.
up. Can you explain to us, I suppose, what technology you've got already up and running?
So this is an HTC Vive. You may have heard of Oculus Rift, which Oculus is actually owned by Facebook. This is HTC's product. It's what we call a tethered headset. It's one of the premium VR headsets that will give you a fully immersive experience, and hopefully when James puts the headset on, you'll be able to see on the screen as he navigates the experience.
And falls off the stage.
Well,
have you used one of these before?
Yes, with Ollie a year ago when he was
a year ago.
It, yeah. But,
so James is going to put this on like a hat, and he's going to use the handset to navigate, and we're going to take him to the Paris Formula E race.
So in all seriousness, do we need to do anything to make sure he doesn't fall off the stage? Don't walk too far, okay, James?
So can you see?
Oh wow.
Hopefully we can, yep, there we go. All right, so James is going to press OK. If you just look around to your left, James. No?
Rule-based free play.
Keep going. So James is at, okay, there you go. Click on that, please.
I'm seeing it backwards.
Yeah, so am I. I think it's... Pardon?
Oh, the other way around.
I've got it on back.
Turn around to the right, James. So this is a problem with technology. Sometimes it works very well, sometimes...
This is why you never do a live demo. Aha.
Wait.
Okay,
well
there we go.
done.
Oh, crikey.
So where did you say you've taken us to?
So we're going to go
Which
to the Paris Formula E race that took place a couple of weeks ago. So he's now going to walk out onto the balcony. And he's going to watch the start of the race. And this is where his social experience would take place if there are other fans there. He's got the broadcast integrated.
Wait for the lights to come on here at the Qatar Airways Paris E.
So can James go wherever he wants to go?
And hopefully he will show you that. So that's the race started. He's able to look at it on the linear broadcast. And he's now pulling up the track map. And he's going to go to corner 2 to see the cars coming around. And he's now on the track.
How does that feel, James?
Not bad. Oh, wow, look at the buildings.
So as you can see, we've rendered it
the
all.
architecture. Oh, wow.
Les Invalides.
We've rendered it in computer-generated imagery, and we take the telemetry from Magneti Morelli to be able to put you in the experience.
Can I get in the car, Ollie?
Jump in a car, just point at a
What do I
car.
do? Whoa!
And you can see the data is there on the steering wheel. He can press the handset, the buttons at the side, and bring up the broadcast at any time if he wants to see if the track action is correlating to the linear broadcast. As he can also jump between the cars, so he can follow any driver. So essentially, he can be his own director of the broadcast.
And this is based, you can do this live, actually, when the race is going on live.
You can do it live. We are activating at Formula E races. We haven't gone out to the consumer live, but we have delayed content that is on the app stores, so fans can download it, and we've had about 70,000 downloads of the Formula E Virtually Live content already.
How are you doing, James? You enjoying
Well,
this?
I've fallen over yet, I've been sick, which is good.
Do you feel like, who are you?
No,
Who
I don't
are
feel
you?
like-
You Felix Rosenquist or Nick Heidfeld?
Rosenquist, I think, aren't they? Have you got any tips, Mark?
So James can look behind us. He can.
That's you in a Mercedes.
Are you feeling motion sickness at all?
No, not at all. It's completely cool, actually.
That is pretty
And if
amazing.
if James was to feel nauseous, for example, he can come out of the car, he can go around to a different position on the track, or he could go into the pit lane.
So, I mean, how do you think this is going to change the way that, you know, we all go to a motor race? We can actually technically experience 360-degree experience from our sofa at home.
Yeah, but
You
this is
actually
not
don't have to
this is not
necessarily go to the
360-degree
race.
video. So a lot of people talk about VR and they say 360-degree video, but we don't class that as VR. This is true CGI VR, which is immersive. It's freedom of movement. With 360, there's no freedom of movement. This enables motorsport promoters and broadcasters to work with the audience and their fan base to really engage them. It can educate them, but it also gives them an opportunity to feel what the race is like, because there's only a finite amount of people that can attend races.
And obviously, so if James was not racing, he could jump out of the car and just have a wander around Paris and see the track from the outside?
Well, yes, you could do that, or you could go into the pit lane. James, if you go to the track map and choose you know where to go, I think, the wrench.
That one? Oh, the wrench.
Go to the wrench. And actually, the potential within a garage here to provide more of an educated mechanism to fans to learn about the technology is something that we've been seeing in Formula E with partners of the team saying that we would like to really educate why we're involved in Formula E, what the technology does, and take it round not just races, but actually to our conferences and within our workplace.
Is it good to be in the garage?
Yeah,
Are you going to help with the car swap?
It's cool, isn't it?
So as much data as we can ingest can be provided to the fans in this respect.
Wow. That is pretty amazing. And can it be used for other racing championships then as well, or is it just Formula E at the moment?
No, it can be used on any championship that's got good quality data. So we're relying on data visualization to provide a good experience, because you don't want to give someone a bad VR experience, particularly when you have the opportunity to engage a new demographic and a new audience.
Right, James, we're going to have to bring you back into, sadly, this room here. It's not quite as exciting as the Paris E-Prix.
All right.
You've been on a trip.
Wow.
How was that?
It's cool.
You enjoy it?
Yeah.
Would you, is it a new way to experience motor racing?
Definitely, yeah. Sure, absolutely. Especially being able to plug into the events. Amazing.
Brilliant. Oliver, thank you very, very much.